We're back at the workshop.
Okay, so there's a lot to catch you up on. But if you missed last week's episode, Natalie got COVID. So she tested positive and she actually has it right now.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, she's doing great. She was symptomatic for like a few days, but I think the worst of it's over and yeah, I mean, she'll let you know.
Yeah, Jimmy never caught it, lucky.
Yeah, so I've been feeling great. So to take preventative measures, we drove back and we're back at the workshop where we spent 6+ months building out the bus not too long ago. It feels like we were just here. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and try to make some improvements to the bus and do some touch-ups that we didn't quite get to or that we found while we were on the road.
Pretty much everything we want to do is like cosmetic touches. Nothing is majorly broken so far because we haven't really had much of a chance to break anything on the road. But I think we're gonna get started with those.
Reverse jump. So the first thing we need to work on has to do with cabinet paint. So basically what happened was we put the quarter rounds in and we painted before we put the nail holes in. So we ended up putting silicone to cover up all the nail holes, which would have been fine, but we didn't let it dry. So they got really dirty over the course of the next few days and now they're looking really bad. So we're gonna use some of the cabinet paint and do some touch-ups. So the worst ones are around the couch here. I don't know if you can really see them, but we had a couple nail holes that we had to fill in through the silicone. So that's what all these spots are. They're really dirty and we didn't even paint the ends of the quarter rounds. We were in just such a hurry to leave, so we just kind of skipped that step. So the job of this girl is to get paint into that cup and not spill any of it on our bus floor. Can you do that?
I'll just take it outside.
That works. She's smart.
You're nice.
There you go. We got it on camera.
Jimmy, do you have a flathead? Thank you. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
This is why we didn't do this in the bus. Take two. And I got it on my hand already. That's a little better. That is much better already. I think that's good.
While that's drying, we wanted to next work on our kitchen countertop. Right before we left, we slapped one coat of teak oil on it, and I think it helped seal it, but it's not perfect. We can see where it's kind of thin in some spots, so we're gonna go ahead and clean it off and try to put another coat on. Honestly, that looks so much better just cleaning it off with a rag. We're considering not even doing it, but I think we have to, so we're gonna still put the second coat on. Be careful with your shirt.
I will. Thank you. This is the shirt I bought to replace the shirt I got paint on.
I hope this helps.
Me too. So it's been about 8 hours since we put the teak oil on our countertop, and it looks so much better already. It was really starting to look kind of dry before, and I think that's usually an indicator that it's time to reseal your counter. So I'm glad that we did. I think it looks much better, and I feel better about it being well protected over time, like as we're putting hot things on it and putting water on it, spilling water on it. We wouldn't do it intentionally, but I think this was a good move, and I'm very happy with how it's turning out. While we were waiting for this to dry, we kind of needed to stay out of the bus and at least stay off of our countertop, so we have really just been taking it easy. We really appreciate just the tremendous amount of support that we've gotten from you guys in our comments on our last video and on our community posts giving an update. We're both just so moved and really appreciate you guys being here and being so supportive. We're truly lucky to have you guys, so sincerely thank you. That being said, we did take your advice. We've been resting, taking it easy, so we took a pretty big nap this afternoon, and it was much needed. It was great. I think for now we're gonna go take a walk because the sun's starting to set. We will pick you guys up tomorrow because we have some pretty cool projects planned for then that I'm pretty excited to share with you. I'm pretty sure we have no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna touch up the paint on our bus today.
So Natalie's gonna start taping so we can paint. We've shared this story before, but basically the previous owner did the paint job that you see today. So although we love the green, it's definitely grown on us. We didn't choose the color, and we are super appreciative that he sold the bus to us, but when he did the paint job, he used Rust-Oleum spray paint, and so it tends to chip pretty quickly. So we have a lot of spots up towards the hood and then around the door area that we need to touch up. So Natalie's gonna start taping that area up, and while she's doing that, I'm gonna work on the headlights. That kind of comes out of left field, but they've been super dim the last few times we've been driving, so we bought new ones. They're nice, big, bright LED ones that'll replace these 20-year-old bulbs. So I'm gonna go start on that. I'm nervous about spraying in there.
Do you want me to go in the bus and lock it?
Yeah, then maybe exit through the handicap door or something.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Oh, that's green.
I mean, like, it looks like the same color, right? I think.
Yeah. We told ourselves that for this week, we could not make the theme of our video making the best of a bad situation. I think we've just done that too many times recently because we just kind of keep having bad luck. So instead, we're approaching this week with, we are forced into quarantine, and on an unrelated note, we are making improvements to the bus. That's different, right?
I did the entire door and I didn't get any on my pants, so success. So I'm dying to put in the headlights, but we're gonna wait until all that paint dries. And in the meantime, the next project we wanted to work on was revamping our dinette cushions. We kind of cut some corners when we did it. We used It's not 3-inch foam, but it's a 1-inch and then a 2-inch foam board stacked on top of each other, which is not very good. We bought them from Walmart and they're just kind of cheap. So we have higher quality, firmer 4-inch foam that we're gonna replace it with. And we bought brand new fabric to go over it since the gray we picked earlier was kind of dingy. So just an upgrade all around.
So here's what they look like now. They're all right and they get the job done, but after spending hours at a time sitting here editing videos, I've realized I think we need to up our game a little bit. I think we can make these better.
All right, do you trust me?
I trust you.
Good.
I forgot just how brutal the mosquitoes are here. In the North Carolina mountains where we've been, there are far fewer mosquitoes. I was starting to think that mosquito season was over, but nope, they're thriving.
This is like the smallest upholster job ever. All this is like very visible.
Last one.
That was the last one in the chamber too. All right, can I flip it over?
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't come undone. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah. Wow.
Gosh, dude, this is nice.
That looks so good. That looks like a real piece of furniture.
Can I try it?
Yeah. Yep. You didn't get paint on your jeans, so you can try it.
Ooh, nice.
Wow. Is it comfy?
It's very comfy. This is so much more comfy. Like, I can't feel the wood.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. One more time. This is so much better. I love these. The fabric feels so much more like a piece of furniture rather than just a piece of project cloth. I like the thicker foam too. I can't feel the wood underneath it, which I think is a good sign.
Welcome to my green door bus. It's so weird to see a green door, even though the rest of the bus is the exact same color. We just had the yellow showing through for so long that we just got used to it. So now it looks so weird to have a solid green door. Let's see what it looks like. Gosh, I hope, oof, I see a little bit of green.
Uh-oh.
It's not too bad. We don't really show it up close very often, but I'm sure if you go back and look at all our pictures or videos, you can tell how yellow it was. So it might not be a big change for you guys, but it is a big change for us. Okay, I'm gonna hand that over to Natalie. She's gonna finish the grunt work and take the rest of the blue tape off, and I'm gonna start with the fun stuff and install the headlights.
I'm really happy about how this paint touch-up has turned out. I will say, I don't recommend just spray painting your bus. I think it's better to actually sand it really well, remove all the decals properly, get the primer, and then probably even use an air compressor with an automotive paint gun. I think that just turns out much better whenever people do that. And this paint job is like maybe a year old, I think. To be fair, we did put a lot of wear and tear on that hood because before we had the ladder to our rooftop deck, we would climb up on there, and I think at one point Jimmy was up there with a folding chair, and we didn't really give it much of a good chance.
Everything is looking so much sharper and less run down. The last thing I want to do is test the lights. So I'm gonna pass the camera over to Natalie, and I'm gonna run inside and turn on the headlights, and we'll see what they look like. Here you go.
Oh my gosh.
I can see your whole face like light up, like literally.
And figuratively.
Gosh, they're bright.
Wow. That's very bright.
Pretty good. We might have to do a nighttime test to be sure, but I think they're definitely brighter.
So it's been a few hours. It is dark outside, and it's the perfect time to test our new headlights. Let's see them. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Wow. Alright, that was a big success. So we're gonna call it for tonight, and we'll pick you back up tomorrow. We'll see you then. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, and I'm going to try to squeeze in one more project. Natalie doesn't think I can do it, and she's actually inside editing right now. So this will just be me for the next couple hours, and today I'm going to try and do something with this. I got the succulent plant for my 23rd birthday, I think, and it has survived this entire time somehow. So I think I'm gonna try to repot it for the very first time and try to make a cute shelf and display it somewhere in our bus. I got these 3 adorable looking mini pots, and my plan is to build a little hanging shelf that I'll inset the pots into so that they won't rattle around and they won't fall out when we're driving. And they should still be able to be moved very easily when we need to put them in the sun. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get started. So, I need to cut a circle into this board, and that's how I'm gonna drop the pot into the shelf to prevent it from wiggling around. But I don't have a jigsaw. So I've got an idea of what I can do. It might be way more tedious, but it'll prevent me from renting a tool. So, and it's only 3 holes I need to do, so it can't be that bad, right? There you go. I honestly don't think it was that bad. I'm just gonna sand it up a little bit, and I think this should be the perfect size. The one thing I forgot that I have access to is a router. So I'm gonna try to use that to carve out the hole nice and pretty and make it smooth and make it big enough that the pot can actually fit into. That's what it looks like now. And I feel like it drops in there pretty smoothly. I'm alright if the edges aren't perfect because there's a little lip on the flower pot anyway that covers it up. So it's pretty indistinguishable once I put it in there. Alright, I just gotta do that 2 more times. Should be fun. Well, I think I definitely got better with them. Yeah, not bad. So I do want to stain it, and then after that I'll probably put the shelving brackets on here. Natalie's got some free time, so she's gonna help me out, and we're gonna finish up the flower pot shelf arrangement thing.
Well said.
Thank you. So this is how it turned out. It's a little spotty, and if I had more time, I might even put like some polyurethane on it because I kind of like the glossy texture and stuff, but I think we're just gonna stick with the stain for now. Probably fine.
I like that.
You can't tell me that doesn't look cute. So we were about to go hang it, but then we realized I never actually repotted the plants yet, so we're gonna do that really fast, and then we're gonna go hang it. I think it's done.
Wow.
Gosh, that looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Natalie wanted me to make sure to say that she was the one that got me these for my birthday. Look how well I've taken care of them. They're only a little droopy.
I really love having this here. As we were on the road, I think we realized we wanted more plants and more decorations, and I actually started to really miss these plants. We've had them for like more than 2 years now, and they're kind of I don't know, they're part of the family. One of my favorite things about it is they're obviously not getting any sunlight right here, but we can just take them out and put them on the windowsill, and then they can get sunlight. Super happy with this. Jimmy killed it.
I'm glad Natalie let me work on the flower pots because we got it done just in time. And yeah, I think it paid off because it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
But yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap for this week. We had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun reliving the Skoolie build days. We were going to do all of this during Christmas, but things happened and, you know, kind of got to be flexible.
But with all these new cosmetic touches, it's going to put us in a really good position to hopefully put out a full bus tour next week.
Yes.
So keep your eyes out for that.
Yeah. So hopefully we can show off all our pretty new updates, and yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye. It really do be beautiful in here though.
Wow, we're recording.
My bad, y'all.